Oh, it's a fish. Is it? Oh my goodness. Welcome back, y'all. So me, my son, and my dad are out on the Tennessee River this morning. We're getting a little bit of a late start because it took us a lot longer to catch bait than we had planned. We've already been here for a few hours, but we're actually just now getting started catfishing. But what we're gonna start out doing today, we've came up into a creek. We're probably about a quarter mile from the main channel of the Tennessee River. And we're gonna drift out of this creek and then hit the main channel and drift along the ledge of the main channel. So we're gonna suspend two. I've already got two suspended, and we're gonna drag forward, two with planer boards and two straight behind the boat. And I'm gonna be using these Santee drifter dragging weights. If any of you guys are interested in some of these, there's always a link to these in the description on my videos with a 15% discount code, so that'll save you some money there on some good dragging weights. I've used a lot of different kinds of dragging weights. These are just as good as any of them. Great weights, and they're priced right too. So I've got some of these small skipjack, and I'm going to put them on a double hook rig hole. Probably cut a little bit of the tail off of them, just so they'll bleed a little bit. But I like using a bigger bait on my planer board rods. That way I don't have to keep bringing them in and freshening up the bait. That bigger bait will last a long time.
Let's hope they're hungry.
They're gonna be hungry. So before I let my planer board out, I try to let out double the depth of the water. That's how much line I let out. So we're in 35 foot of water here. I'm gonna let out about 70 foot of line, give or take. It doesn't have to be exact. But if you guys aren't familiar with planer boards, there's a right and a left side board. The only purpose this has is to spread our baits out. If we were just to put all of them straight behind the boat, you know, they'd be dragging within a few feet of each other. But we can put these planer boards on, and it actually cuts through the water. It pulls through the water and pulls out to the side of the boat. So there's a right and a left. Once you figure out your right and your left, there's really nothing to it. All you do here is you got a clip on the bottom. You're gonna clip that on your line, close the snap, and then you got the planer board clip. You just clip that on your line, set it in the water. Disengage your reel and let that go out however far you want it to. That's all there is to it. I just engaged that reel. If you watch that planer board, you'll see it start pulling out to the side. I'm a professional.
Yeah, professional angler.
Fish should really be biting. Today is November, what is today's date, Dad, you know? November the 9th, so prime time for catfishing. And our water temperature is 59, about 60 degrees. Right at 60.
It ain't too late for a flyhead.
No, not at all, especially with fresh skipjack. All right, y'all, so there we go. We've got one in each corner suspended, two on planer boards, and two straight behind the boat. So we're gonna drift down through here and see what happens. Hopefully the first spot works out for us, but if not, I've got some other spots in mind. Like I said, the fish should be biting today, so hopefully we can get on them. There's a fish.
There you go.
Come get him, man.
You got it. Let Landon
I
have it.
want you to come get it.
I want Landon to get it.
He's not a monster. Here, Landon, get
Landon,
him.
get it.
I'm sitting here looking at the bank and I can tell the water's dropping, and it looks like it's already dropped a few feet where they're bringing the lake down to Winter Pool. So that's got me wondering if maybe we should go look for some really deep water, you know, 50, 60, 70 foot. So if this doesn't work out, if we don't get any quality fish here, that's probably what we'll look at next.
You're just shaking a whole bunch.
All right, well, not a monster, but that's the first fish of the day. That's not really what we're after, but it's a fish. Here we go. The only thing you can say about a fish this size is pretty fish. That's what everybody says when they catch a small one. Man, it's a pretty fish. But it is. We're gonna get him back and get another, a bigger one. Let's get a big one this time. This one's been acting weird for the past few minutes. It's bound to have a fish on it. It's a fish. It's better than them other two. Yeah, he's a lot better than them other two, I can tell you that. He's getting in this other line. Nothing I can do about it. I might be able to pull him out of there. Man, that was 3 fish, just bam, bam, bam. Well, he's actually putting a little bit of bend in the rod, and it takes a lot to bend these Extreme Series rods. Well, while I'm reeling these fish in, y'all check out these fall colors on these trees around here. Man, this is beautiful. Love it down here. Somehow I managed to keep him out of those other lines.
I don't know how.
Look, still blowing bubbles back here. Oh, took a little drag even.
No.
There he is. Oh, it's a flathead.
Oh,
Well, I told y'all. I said it ain't too late for a
Yeah.
fatty.
that's quite a bit different, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think he's hooked good enough to where I don't have to worry about him coming off.
See, Poppy?
That was on frozen bait. Boy, look how much mud he's got on him. He's been down in the mud. There we go. Got our bait back. It's a good thing because we don't have a whole lot of bait to go through today. Heck yeah, that's a nice fish right there.
Man, that thing's got a big head.
Anytime you get a flathead drifting, it's just a bonus. You know, you don't catch a whole lot of flatheads dragging, but you get them every now and then. Heck yeah, this is turning out to be a pretty decent little spot here. We hadn't got any monsters yet, but we're on our first. What happened? He can't talk. He's got his mouth full. All right, we're gonna get this one back, and I think we're probably gonna have another rod go down. We're getting in a little honey hole right here. Awesome fish. And we still got our bait here. All right, y'all, so that first spot had some fish in it. We pulled 3 fish out of one little spot we found up there. So we can always come back to that spot, but for now we're gonna move on down the river a ways here to another spot that I have in mind. It's a lot deeper water and it's got some depth changes and stuff in it, so we're gonna go check that out, see if there's some bigger fish down there. This has got a fish on it over here.
It's been acting crazy.
Is it the fish?
Oh, hell.
It's not.
Oh. It's hung. Don't you? It looks like it's dragging over something. It's loose.
It's in that line, man.
Oh, it's a fish. Is it?
Yeah.
What's a? Oh my goodness!
What the heck? We never knew he was on there.
It's a big fish.
Oh, man. What a mess. We might lose him. See if we can get him in the net. He swam right in there, didn't he?
Grounded me.
Well, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. We didn't even film that, really, because we didn't even film it because we thought we were just snagged up on a tree or something. We had 3 different lines hung up in this fish, and we didn't think it was a fish. He never fought until I got into the boat. It's a nice fish, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a mean fish.
He almost got me. Ooh.
His tail ain't
Oh,
around.
that picture won't be no good like that.
No.
Because the sun, let me get up here.
Bring that tail around.
The biggest fish that I never knew I caught anyway. The whole time, and up until I seen him, basically, I thought I had a log. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he took off, pulled drag. I don't know what happened right there. I guess this fish got tangled up in something. I was trying to break the line. I was pulling on it with everything I had. It was definitely hung. And then all of a sudden, it came free. We actually broke one of the other lines that it was tangled up in, and it all came free, and I just started dragging it in. And that's what was on the end of it. It's a heavy fish. All right, Landon, let's put him back in here. Oh, man. I didn't get a chance to hang on to him. He jerked right out of my hand. Well, that was awesome. Now we got a mess to clean up, but it was definitely worth it. So far today, the 2 biggest fish, the flathead and then that nice blue we just caught, have both came on these smaller skipjack with double hook rigs. Just put the whole thing on there and throw it out. And believe it or not, these are frozen baits right here. These have been in the freezer for a few months. Well, you know, we got fresh bait out, really haven't caught anything on them. I don't think they're eating it because it's frozen over the fresh. I just think that it's the big presentation. They're wanting the bigger baits.
There you go.
Oh, get it. That's a good one. Maybe. Good one?
Yeah. I watched that.
Here, check it. Let's check that drag. That's that one I just put out, too. Bring him up a little slow. Heavy?
Pretty heavy. Why is it clicking?
Them reels do that. There you go. I hope he gets up under the boat and pulls you in. The one we
I
caught.
don't really know what I got here.
Probably a catfish.
I'd say it is.
We might reach 20.
I'll take them all day long.
He could jump like that other one did.
Yeah, he's hooked better than you think.
He got them fans.
I don't know. It's a little better fish than I thought it was.
Did you say his?
Nice fish. Anywhere you go.
There you go. Get it, get it. Come on, Lane. That's what we want right there. Land it. Broke the line.
Broke?
How is it?
Don't feel too bad here. A turtle in 60 foot of water.
He hadn't been up for a while.
That's another good fish, but not as big as I thought he was by the way he bit. Big male, got a big old mouth on him. Ah!
Put them gloves behind you.
You think I'd be smart enough to put them on?
Ah!
Easy.
Get it.
You held on to him. Good job. All right, Lane, you want to throw him back? Man, it's been a great day, hasn't it? Fish are biting. We still got a couple more hours to spend out here. All right, y'all, so we caught a ton of fish off this ledge right here. A lot of them were like, you know, 5-6 pound fish, but we did catch some really nice fish as well. I'm sure we could probably go down there and drift it again and probably do good again, but we want to change the scenery. We want to go fish a different spot before we go. We've got 2 or 3 skipjack left, so enough to bait up one more time. And we'll probably call it a day after that because it's been a great day. Look at him, look.
What am I doing wrong? Am I supposed to hit the button?
Push the, pull back. There you go.
I was trying to pull it all the way up. Let him take it.
All right, y'all, so we just got our last bait out. Just put 4 rods out and we already had one go down, so looks like they're biting good enough to where you can fish about anywhere and catch fish today. We're gonna need the net, you think?
I don't know. He's getting bigger closer he gets to the boat.
That's always a good thing. Oh, it's a nice fish. Better fish than I thought it was gonna be.
He does have the teeth.
Hold him up there so we can see him. Hey, that's a nice fish.
Squish that bottom jaw hard. That's what he tells me.
All right, get him back in and try to keep all your fingers.
I'm sure a couple of them will pop off.
That's when they get you when you
Yeah, I
let
know it.
He snatched it.
Oh!
That's that fish.
I'm taking, I'm peeing.
We're too busy eating to reel the fish in. We'd already left if it wasn't for that popcorn. Can't quit eating. Last fish of the day right here, unless one of these other ones go down before we can get them reeled in. So this will be the last one of the day. They're not really fighting that hard today.
No.
Well, this one right here is about 4 pounds. That's why he ain't fighting. There you go.
Weird position I'm in here.
Yeah, turn him loose. So unfortunately, that is all we have time for today, but we had an absolute blast out on the water. We only ended up fishing for about 4.5 hours because we spent all morning looking for skipjack, and I think we ended up catching about 15 fish. So definitely a good bite today, and we caught some really nice quality fish as well. If you guys are new to the channel and you enjoy these videos, go ahead and hit subscribe. That way you don't miss the next one. We do our best to put out videos every week. But I want to thank you guys for watching. God bless you all, and we'll see you in the next one.